There has always been a distinct pressure for students when it comes to deciding on their future, but add in online learning and everything gets more complicated.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I graduated in 2021 at Colby Catholic College. The hardest part of online learning would be trying to stay focused and keeping up with all the tasks that were given to me. It's hard to stay focused when there's so many distractions around me. I went from being in a full classroom with all my friends to being alone.
After 2 years of lockdown, Elizabeth Cetraro was unsure of the path her life would take.
I didn't know what to do, and all my teachers would pressure me into doing something, so I ended up doing a TAFE course and then not enjoying it because it wasn't something I wanted to do. So the process of it was, so you'd have an interview with the principal, whoever, and at first they denied it because there was only one area that I wasn't doing good in. So they thought maybe if she can fix that area, then she wouldn't need to not get an ATAR. But from the moment I started thinking that I didn't want one, I knew I didn't need one because I didn't really see myself doing something. I didn't know what I wanted to do. The main people that pressured me the most would be, I'd say family, but mainly parents. And then more when it came to me deciding not to get an ATAR, the teachers more. And then after I did go into non-school, they were more supportive of my decision. The teachers would pressure me and expect us all to have the answers when we didn't even know the answer to ourselves. I think there is pressure on choosing what you want to do in your life because when you're so young, you don't want to rush into things and then you don't want to set yourself up for failure either.
Lizzie did struggle a little bit, mainly because of the situation we were in for her VCE both years.
The only subject in school that I really enjoyed or got good marks on that I felt confident in was business, which then I did a TAFE course in, and it just wasn't the thing for me anymore. It brought down my self-esteem a lot because I felt very confident because I was doing so well in school, and having that taken away from me just brought it down.
She was pretty much in lockdown, wasn't able to go out in the outside world and be a teenager like a student should be for the 2 years.
Because of lockdown, I wasn't able to go to an open day, which made me feel like I didn't know what was out there for me.
Upon investigation, it was discovered that other students found that they had a similar experience to Elizabeth as well.
So I felt really pressured by my school because we went to a private school to kind of be the best. I also had a lot of pressure from my sisters as they were both older than me and both did really well with their ATARs, but obviously with COVID it was a little bit harder doing online school, so I felt a lot of pressure kind of to figure out what I wanted to do at uni by myself. It's very hard to have the year 12 experience. We didn't really get to go to many open days for uni, so I couldn't really get a gauge on where I wanted to go.
However, when students were completely certain of their career paths, they found the journey far easier.
So coming out of school, I didn't really feel pressured as I knew what I wanted to do. My careers teacher helped me find different pathways into physio and she scores really high. So she helped me find out that if I was to go through biomed, I could go straight into the Masters of Physio that way.
But despite this, Elizabeth has a positive outlook on the future.
I am working as a full-time manager and I'm taking every day step by step and looking into what courses I could possibly do in the near future.